Good morning, students. I welcome you all at the higher secondary stage. Okay, all of us are passing through a very big crisis. So, at this time, I really wish you good luck for your future. Do not panic and be disheartened. School will do its best. Okay, whatever subjects are being offered to you, kindly accept and work to your best capabilities. Correct? Being the commerce teacher, presently I am teaching business studies and accounts. Today I am going to start with business studies. Okay. First, let us understand the syllabus content of business studies. It includes 11 chapters. Practical is of 20 marks, which will be internal, and 80 marks will be theory. Chapter 1 relates to nature and purpose of business. Chapter 2 relates to forms of business organization. Chapter 3, the public and private enterprise, especially the role of multinational companies, which you know by the name MNCs. Fourth is relating to business services. Fifth, about the emerging modes of business, e-commerce, business to business, consumer to consumer, all these emerging modes of business, online transactions. Okay. Sixth chapter is about the social responsibilities which the business has to assume. Seventh and the eighth chapter relates to formation and company and the sources of funds which the company opts to raise its fund and utilize them. Chapter 9 is basically focused on the small business, and especially in the context of India, it is a very important learning chapter. Chapter 10 relates to internal trade, the wholesale and the retail trade, information about departmental stores, the multiple shops, cooperative societies, and so on. And the last chapter is about international trade. Correct? So this was just a short briefing about the syllabus content of the business studies. I start with the first chapter, that is nature and purpose of business. So in introduction part, I would focus on the type of activities any individual undergoes throughout the day. So number of activities are performed by you, by me, or any other person in the society. Some relates to mental satisfaction, some for emotional and belongingness needs, some for earning money. Correct? So basically human activities are of two types: economic and non-economic. Economic activities relate to those activities which are undertaken by any individual to earn money. Correct? And with that money, some wealth or asset is created. While non-economic activities are not undertaken with the motive of earning profit, but the motive is mental satisfaction or the feeling of patriotism, religious aspect, etc. Correct? Now, economic activities are of three types: business, profession, employment. Business we all know, all manufacturers, traders, wholesalers, retailers, agents, all these are undergoing business activities. Then profession, lawyers, doctors. Correct? Employment, I can give you my example. I am under economic activity, which is employment, because I have a contract with the institution, school. I have accepted the terms and condition laid by my school. Okay, and then I am known as employee, and the head of the institution is known as employer. The chairperson is known as employer. Correct? So employment. Non-economic activities are religious, social, parental and patriotic. I told you religious activities, something for society, social, your parents performing different roles and doing number of course each day, parental activities, and patriotic, any activity done out of the feeling of patriotism for country is known as patriotic activities. During these days we are finding number of doctors, the paramedical staff, the police personals and others working for the welfare of each one of us, for providing us safety, health safety. Correct? So this is all due to patriotism, and some are of course duty bound. Correct? So now economic activities are undertaken to earn livelihood. There is exchange of goods and services. Money is expected, and I once again give you the example: lawyers, doctors, teachers, wholesalers, retailers, manufacturers, so on. Correct? So we just got an idea about economic and non-economic activities. In the next class, we are going to understand economic activities in detail, then the difference between economic and non-economic activities. Okay, till then